dinner tonight. I have chicken in the refrigerator that I need to use up. And I love this dinner that I'm be making. It is chicken, potatoes, and onions. And oh my, it is so good. You can make it in a variety of different type of vessels. You can put it in the rock crock or anything you want to put it in the microwave. It cooks the same. You can actually put it in aluminum foil packets, wrap them up, put them on a baking sheet, and put them in the oven. Hey, Dee, I wasn't even sure if I'm lying. So you can use aluminum foil, and it's no cleanup then. All right, but you have like aluminum foil packets, like one big sheet of aluminum here, one over there, one here, and you have to do however many people you're cooking for. Let me know in the comments whether you're on any of the platforms that are going on right now. How many people do you cook for on a daily basis? I just cook for 2. All right, I used to do 3, and then so anyway, that's not a lot of people, but there's a lot of people out there that cook for 5 or 6 or even more. And it's sometimes easier to cook for a lot of people because most of the grocery stores do packages of 4 or more. And when you only have 2, you don't want to be eating it for days, okay? So, and then if I did cook a lot for days, then you really wouldn't see a lot of broadcasts of me cooking. So I'm only doing 2 chicken breasts, but I'm going to slice them in half. And I totally forgot to bring out my cut and my closing cut here. Hey, there's JB, and then JD is here. So we are here on the app called HAPS, HAPPS, and it updated. Hey, thank you so much for the burst award there, Sunny Me. It updated on Thursday evening, and we have been struggling with the app. So just bear with us. Hopefully I don't crash. I am on my laptop, and I rarely ever cook. And we got to go fast because the laptop's on top of the stove, on top of the oven. The oven's heating up, so we don't want to get cooked. I may have to put this done and then go into the other room and get off there. Okay, get off of my here. All right, so we're gonna be doing potatoes and onions. Everybody has potatoes and onions. You can use russet potatoes, red potatoes, gold potatoes, any kind of potato. You can use purple potatoes if you want. Thank you, JB. All right, so I got these potatoes over here. And I always do too many potatoes. I think we should just do 3 potatoes. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, or, right? So I'm using russet potatoes. I'm going to put that small one over there. We're just going to do 3. And I have 1 onion, all right? I'm going to be slicing these up into 3/16 of an inch. Do you know what 3/16 of an inch is? It's smaller than 1/4 of an inch. I never knew that when I was in grade school and elementary school, I'd be using all these fractions cooking. Like, who knew that you have to use all these fractions cooking, right? So I'm going to be using this. This is a simple slicer by Pampered Chef. It's about $40. But you know what? If you don't like getting a knife and going down slice, then this is a tool for you. All right. It slices 3 different sizes. 1/16, which is the size of a potato chip because you want them really thin. Then it goes 1/8, which is really 2/16, but we have to do 1/8, right? And then it does 3/16 of an inch. All right. Always use the guard because when you swipe and you're going like this, you can take off layers of your skin. So safety first. Always put that little guardie on here and then slice it. All right. So I'm going to be slicing these, and we're going to put them right into the vessel that we're going to be cooking in. Now, I was thinking of cooking this in one of my pots here, in my rock pot. Maybe I should do it in the rock pot. What vessel should I do it in? I was going to do it in the deep dish pie plate. Okay, I'm going to show you this, okay? We just have to get some aluminum foil and put some aluminum foil over it. So this is a deep dish pie plate. And you can do some wonderful pies in here. Today is November 15th, and it's the last day that you can order this to get to your house by Wednesday before Thanksgiving, all right? And it's nice and wide, See, look, it's about the span of my hand. And I have small hands, okay? But it is very, very deep. So if you are doing those mile-high apple pies, this is definitely the vessel for you. It does brown the bottoms really, really good. So before I even put my potatoes in here, because we're just going to put it right into the pan, into that pot. I think we're just going to do it on this one. And we're going to spray it with a little bit of oil because we want to grease the bottom of it just a little bit. And even if you're doing it on aluminum foil, that was almost a song. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, or you've never heard of that one? We used to sing that in grade school, elementary school. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, or and then you like 5 potato, 6 potato, you're out or something like that. I forget how it went. So anyway, I'm going to spray some oil in my pan. It's just a nice amount. I'm using my kitchen spritzer, and there's my oil. It's already like spritzed up. I'm not sure if this is a great view, but it's on my laptop, or if the light on or light off. There's the light on. I'm not sure if you like the light on or the light off. I can see myself better with the light off. Hello, James Garland. How are you doing? You never heard of that one? It was like 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato, you're out, and then you got one, like 1, 2, 3, 4 out one. It was something like that. It was some silly kid song. All right. So we're going to be slicing up some potatoes and the onions. All right. And let's get that going. I'm just going to put it right over my vessel right here. And let me see if I can angle it down. Did anybody there? Oh, that's a pretty good view. That's a really good view for y'all. All right, we are struggling because I can't use my iPhone on apps right now because they're crashing on the iPhone. And my friend James and JB said, yeah, just go live. Just go live, Alexis. Give Paper some entertainment. Because right now we're very struggling on a lot of stuff with apps. All right, so this thing has like little prongs on it. And you put the potato right in the prongs. Put it right in here. And I'm going to do the level. Let me see. I'll show you what it looks like on a level 3. I think I may do a level 1, and I need to move my water. I don't want to spill my water there. All right, so level 2 or level 3 is pretty thick. I think I want this size. Okay, I want it nice and thick. I'm going to do level 3. Okay, let's just go and do a few. All right, 1 down, 1 potato's gone. All right, it's all in here. We're just going to layer it. And it may take me a little bit longer, but I think the potatoes will hold up better if I did it this way. Okay, so I just want to layer my potatoes in here. Maybe we should go down to the level 2 because we have a lot of potatoes in here. All right, so let's do it this way. This is a little bit bigger potato. I can't do it long ways because it won't fit in here. So we're just going to do it this way. And let's go down to 2 and see what 2 does. I could cut the potato in half, y'all, but I didn't. Okay, you can see it's a lot easier to do it this way. It's not as thick. I just didn't want to cut the potato in half. Okay, we may just be using 2 potatoes. I need to have room for the chicken. All right, there we go. All right, so I did a 3 and then I did a 2. Now it's going to cook a little unevenly, but you can see the difference in the sizes on this one. Let me see if you can see it. But this one has a little piece right there. So we really want to show you the difference. So they're all cut in the same thickness here. You have a good tripod. You change the angle so smooth. Can you demand the link to where you got your tripod? I'm not using a tripod. I'm on my laptop. I'm on the laptop. All right, so let's put these potatoes down. And now that they're down, I'm going to rinse my hands because I think I have enough potatoes on here. I don't want to be eating for days, all right? So I'm going to put a lot of salt on here, all right? And I'm going to put pepper, okay? All right, and now I'm going to get my onion, and we're going to do the same thing with the onion. Did I cut it all? Yeah, well, we got it all. 1 little piece is in here, and there's 1 more piece over here. Ooh, don't touch it that way. All right, so we're going to get the onion and do the same thing with the onion. All right, just get the onion. I'm going to put it right in. I'm doing it on number 2. I think I only need to use about half the onion. All right, so I'll use a little bit more. All right, so the onion's all done. And you can see how nicely and thin. Now, this is great if you're doing hamburgers. It slices perfectly thin. These are like restaurant quality thickness of it. And I'm going to layer it in between each one, okay? We're going to salt and pepper it again. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. All right, just mix it up a little bit so that the onions are in between the potatoes and on top, okay? In between and on top and around. You name it. Just put it in different levels, okay? And again, you can do individual packets and just do like 1 potato, a little bit onion, salt, pepper, and do it on all the packets. But I'm just doing in 1 big container right here today. All right. Next, let me wash my hands because I think I'm done with all the potatoes and onions. All right. We're going to add in a little bit more garlic and herb. Okay. Just throw it in. We want to flavor those babies up. And maybe some dried onions on here. It's looking beautiful. Look, see, right there. I'm not sure it's a light better because I can't see anything on that one. I didn't know that. I thought you always streamed from your phone. I do, but the HAPS is throwing everybody with iOS phones off. It's crashing on the phones. Okay, just FYI. All right, so we got our potatoes and onions ready to go, and I only did 2 potatoes because I don't feel like eating this for days. All right, and then I have 2 big chicken breasts here. I'm gonna go get my closing cut. And we're gonna slice this thing right in half. All right, so my closing cut is a tool, and I always keep it in my box because it's a lot easier to stack this thing on in a box. I put this over on the stove, and then you get your chicken breast. Okay, and this is a thick chicken breast. We're gonna pop it right in here. Pop it right in. Try and get it a little bit flat as you can. And I'm gonna get my big knife out. Don't touch all the chicken. We're gonna get the chef's knife out. And I'm gonna close this baby, and we're gonna slice it right in half. I slice it right in half. I think I pulled it out a little bit too soon. Yeah, I did. Okay. So I got my chicken breast. We're slicing it right in half. I didn't go all the way through it today because Alexis pulled the knife towards myself. All right. And so I'm going to slice this in half because I know my mom only wants really small pieces. I'm going to layer it right on top of my potatoes. All right. Now, this one's a pretty nice one. We'll just leave that the way it is. And I got one more big chicken breast right here. Again, we're just going to close that baby, slice it, keep the knife level, and bring it right there. And you got 2 beautiful chicken breasts done up. All right, and I think this is going to be more than enough. I'm just eyeballing this because I know how much I will eat, and I know how much my mom will eat. So I'm just going to do half of this chicken breast. We're going to leave that other one there for another day. All right, so we're done with our chicken and our closing cut. And I'm going to put my other chicken back in the refrigerator, but let me wash my hands first because I got chicken all over it. I'm using soap. All right, there we go. All right, so there we go. There's our chicken on top of our potatoes. All right, so enough. Oh, my onion's almost done. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to salt and pepper our chicken. Really good. It's just that this is how you season everything. Make sure, and I'm not a big salt fan, but you have to use a little bit of salt on your food. It's just when you go to a restaurant, there's usually too much salt on it. And I'm putting a lot of pepper on it. All right. And I'm going to season a little bit more with my garlic and herb rub on here. Now, this is where the magic comes in. This is where you can change it up. All right, this is the basis for any type of chicken dish that you want to do. If you want to get a can of cream and mushroom soup, put it right on there, bake it that way. If you want to get like a brick of cream cheese, melt it and put that on it, go right ahead. I'm on a healthier diet, and I like it with marinara sauce or salsa. And today I'm going to be doing it with the marinara sauce. Right now, being it on my cell phone. See how long you stay on there, James, okay? Hey, Peregrine, how you doing? Do you have an iOS or Android? Peregrine asked James. All right, so we got it all seasoned up and ready to go. I'm going to be using some generic tomato sauce because I didn't make my own. I do have this handy dandy tool that's Pampered Chef, and all the tools that you see here are available for sale on my website. All right, the link is in you can find my link. If not, message me because I couldn't put it on this one because I was on my laptop and I couldn't. It's totally different going live on your laptop than it is on my phone. So this is a jar opener, and it opens things as small as nail polish up to, like, say, water bottles or Coke bottles to jars like this. And it's really good for people who have arthritis or they're elderly and they just can't get that grip on here. It does have 2 little dots, like 2 little holes here. That comes with screws, and you screw it underneath your cabinet and then come in and twist it. I like to hold it myself. Have you ever filled the chicken breast with pesto and then wrap the bacon? I have pesto sauce, but I have not done I haven't used my pesto sauce. It's in the jar. That would be really, really good. I think that'd be great. But I'm going to use this one here because I'm sort of hungry for this. I've been thinking about it all day. So we're going to push this in. All right, when you do it, I'm going to angle you down again. Here we go. And we're going to push it in and then turn it. And I usually have to hold it and then it pops open. All right. Now we're going to pour on our marinara sauce on our chicken, potatoes, and onions. Just pour it right on. All right. Just nicely pour it on. All right. And then I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil. If you have something else you want to cover with, go right ahead. There we go. And it's about 2/3 of the jar, so that went in here. All right. So we have all that. And it probably tastes great. I know it tastes great. We're going to get some aluminum foil out if I can find it. I'm going to stick aluminum foil here. Right. And I'm just going to put aluminum foil over, and we're almost done with this, over this, and we're going to put it in the oven. All right. And that's it. Put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes or so. Check it. Since I sliced my chicken thinner, it might be done earlier. So I'm going to do it at 30 minutes, and then we'll come back in and check it. All right, so open up my oven, and we can put this baby in the oven to get it cooking. There we go. Whew. That was simple, right? Smooth. That looks smooth and simple. How long do you have to in the oven? All right, so putting it in the oven depends how thick your chicken is. If you use those big, thick chickens before I cut it up, it's going to take at least 45 minutes to an hour. When you slice the chicken in half and it's a lot thinner, it's going to take less time to cook. Okay? So yeah, we already answered it. There we go. So that's the difference between thick chicken and little chicken and how long it takes to cook. That's like when you see people, they'll say, it may take, 35 to 45 minutes. It's depending upon the thickness of the food that you're cooking. Now, I do have a couple of potatoes in there that are thin, that are a little bit thicker than the other ones. So whoops on me. But those thicker ones are mostly down at the bottom, and that stoneware will cook it probably cook it quicker because it's on the bottom of it. And talking about the stoneware and Pampered Chef came out with their Black Friday deals last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was still up, and I want to thank everybody that supported my business on the Share Rewards Party, or if you shared it out or recommended me on any of your broadcasts. All right, so Android and let me say Android, and I have two exact same cell phones. This one, the app works on, except that the new profile, so I can't go live on this one. And my main account, okay, though I will go live on, but two phones with different numbers and email addresses, I could go live. Yeah, you can go live on those. You can actually do a lot more when you have two phones like that. All right, so where did I put my pot? All right, so Pampered Chef came out with their Black Friday deals. And last night we had a Share Rewards Party where everybody that ordered yesterday got 25% off their entire order with Pampered Chef. And it was great. I was still getting orders at like 11 o'clock at last night, and then I think it was even later. And so at 1 o'clock, Pampered Chef released their Black Friday specials, and their Black Friday specials is all about cookware and more. Yeah, cookware and more. Between now, November 15th and November 29th, all right, you can order any of these products that are on this sheet and get 25% off. Pampered Chef is giving you 25% off. And here's that deep dish pie plate, all right? And the deep dish pie plate was originally $45. Which is great. You put the pie plate, yeah, you're going to use it forever, But right now, that pie plate is only $33.75. All right. Some of the stuff that they have on here are really, really good. Like the mats that I use. You see this mat down here? Oh, I lost y'all. Hold on. There we go. I touched my finger up there. So I use these mats down here to protect my countertops because I don't want to replace my countertops. I could replace this little mat. The mats are originally $21 for a set of 3. They're down to $15.75. These are awesome gifts by Pampered Chef. And some of them, I was contemplating using one of the rectangular bakers for our dinner tonight. And then I was thinking, I can use the 10-inch fry pan. and put it in there. We could have used the 8-inch fry pan, a 10-inch stainless steel, all these, and the 12-inch nonstick that you had a lot of people. We could have used that with the lid on it. We didn't have to use aluminum foil if we used any with the lids on it. So these are some of the items that are available for 25% off in the month of November until the 29th of November. Okay, so message me if you want, and then when you host, not if, when you host a Pampered Chef party between now and the 29th, you have to end it by the 29th. You can get any of these 25% off products for one of them for at least 60% off, at least one. If you have a party that goes up to $650, you can get two of these items for 60% off. You can get that entire cookware line. You can get the 5-piece cookware. It's originally $430 for $322. All right. Plus get the $322 and then you get 60% off that. Just do the math. You tell me what you're wanting and I tell you when you can have a party and say, hey, this is the best month for you to host a party. All right. And then there's some stoneware on here. I'm even thinking of getting this large white round stone. This one's beautiful. I don't have it. And I've only cooked on it once. I used Brenda's when she was here in southeast coast of Georgia. Now she's down in Fort Myers area. So anyway, my dinner's on cooking, and I'm not sure who's here. I can't even tell how many people are in the audience. Let me see. Edit stream. Nope. Destination present on screen. I have no idea. It looks totally different here on the camera here. All right, let's put some of the stuff away. Oh, one more tip. All right, see how this has stuff on it? And there's stuff around the edges of my jar. We're going to rinse this off. All right, just rinse it right off. You could have saved and put it back in. And then you get a paper towel. All right, get a paper towel. I'm going to cut it in half and in half again. Around part of it, and you're going to clean your rim of your tomato sauce thing, okay? And you can do this for any jar that's in your refrigerator. All right, so it's nice and clean. All right, and we're going to get this towel, this little square, and we're going to actually write today's date down on it, which is 11/15. Okay, and the 11/15 tells me that I opened it on the November 15th. And you're going to get your lid and put it right on, okay? Just put it right on there. And now you can put it back in your refrigerator so that a week from now or 2 weeks from now, you know that it's nice and clean when you open it up and you know the date that you opened your jar, all right? Tip of the day for you, all right? So that's that. Let me put some of the stuff away and we'll see how it goes here. Let's see, I'm going to put that down there. All right, and put this away. We don't need this anymore. All right, and again, you are sitting on top of my stove. We're doing the broadcast on my laptop, and hopefully we're sharing out to YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, my profile. Perhaps I do believe it's only doing your Facebook profile, your personal profile. It's not sharing out to different groups. But when you share out to your personal profile, you can share into groups that you are an admin on or authorized to share into, and also to my business page. Hello, Jess. Jess, how you doing? Let's Cook Dinner has a great idea. I'm not sure it's a great idea. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? But we've been having HAPS is having major growing issues right now, and we all need to hold our panties. Okay, don't get them in a wad. Don't get your panties in a wad. Okay, I know people are jumping ship because it's something new, and we all hate change. I don't know one person that jumps into change like oh my gosh, I need to change this every single day. No, we all get very compliant or just, we're at home and we know what we're doing. But since Thursday, they threw a wrench in the machinery and we stopped everything. We're like, oh my gosh, you're okay today? That's good. I don't arrive to delete. Yeah, you cannot delete your broadcast at this time. So if I screwed up on this broadcast and I burnt the entire thing, we can't delete it. You're going to see what I made. All right. Made a mess. It is no, it's not complicated. You just have to keep on going in and learning new things. The complication comes when we can't find our broadcast. Okay, we can't find live broadcast going on because there's not that many people broadcasting because they jumped ship or they're frustrated right now. Okay. Oh no, yeah, you cannot delete your broadcast. So don't go live. And if you do go live, and say Jess, you went live and you're going out to YouTube and Facebook, you can go into Facebook and delete that one, so you don't have everybody looking at your YouTube one or on your Facebook. Yeah, I know you don't do that. You only do on this app, but I broadcast into other apps. All right, let me put this in the sink. All right, let's see if I got a little bit of onion left. I'm gonna because I can use this onion in an omelet. All right, so I'm gonna get a little bowl. This is a 1 cup prep bowl that you can throw in here, and then it won't stink up your refrigerator. And then put a little lid on it. Put a lid on it so it doesn't stink it up. Now these 1 cup prep bowls are like $24, and they come in a set of 6. All right. What's really good about them is that you can do little tiny Christmas gifts like this. This is a 1 cup prep bowl. I have the lid on the bottom, and inside I have a seasoning. Such a simple, cute idea for like the mailman, your next door neighbor, for a housewarming present or a gift for somebody's party that you're going to. So that's one way that you can use. And then once they use the seasoning, they still have this little cup for them to use. And every time they use it, they'll think of you. Hello, Stephen Pena. How are you doing? Hello, John. How are you doing? So anyway, we got all that. Let me put some of the stuff that's dirty in the sink. And I got to get you off the stove. All right. There we go. So if you don't know, my name is Alexis, and I live here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, and I teach you how to use your Pampered Chef tools. And some of you have other tools that you can substitute, but most of the tools that I use are Pampered Chef because that's what I sell. I sell Pampered Chef. And if you can help me out by hosting a party, getting a catalog, sharing it, that would help me in my business. I need a lot of help right now because of all this stuff going on HAPS. And just because we loved Periscope so much, and I had a great business going on Periscope, but in the last year, my business has gone, ooh, let me do that again. It went, we haven't hit rock bottom because I still have the belief that I can make this business work, but I need your help. Stephen, if you say, hey, Stephen, I can send you a catalog and you can share it, or I can send you a link to a catalog and then you share it to your friends and they order on it and then you get free stuff or discounted stuff. So let's keep watching in HAPS. Exactly, Jess. Thanks for letting me know who you are because I don't know who you are, says John Hotlington. I know because you come in at different times on a broadcast, and normally the replay players get who I am right when they come in. I usually introduce myself as soon as I come into my broadcast, but then people who saunter in the middle of it or at the end of it, they don't know who I am and what I do. I always say she lives in South Carolina for some reason. Yeah, I live in Southeast Coastal Georgia. I actually live 7 miles from the Florida border, so I'm closer to Jacksonville. Like at Jacksonville, if you want to go to the first mall of the airport's only like 35 minutes away to Jacksonville Airport. So if you ever see me in Catherine Rehab's broadcast, I'll say, hey, PHL, because he's in Philadelphia. I think you may have asked him that last night. And I'll say, hey, PHL, it's JAX, VIA, AVP. AVP is the Avoca Airport up in Pennsylvania because that's where I used to fly in and out of. And I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but I live here in Southeast Coast of Georgia, and I fly into Jacksonville if I'm flying anywhere. Good job and enjoyed watching. Thank you, James Garland. I appreciate it very much. If you can share it out on any of the apps, that would be much appreciated. If you're on any of the apps where you can give a thumbs up or a heart, please do that because that means that you watched it and you actually liked it. Okay. Born and raised in, I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, went to school in Rhode Island at the University of Georgia, or the University of Rhode Island. That's what Bryce is at, Georgia. The University of Johnson Wales University up in Providence, Rhode Island is where I graduated college. And then I moved down to Georgia for 24 nice years. And then I got little Divorce, and I had to move to Pennsylvania for those 5 long years. But when God closes one door, He opens another door. And the reason why I moved to Pennsylvania, I didn't know when I was getting that divorce, is that my parents needed me. My dad was diagnosed with cancer. Actually the week that I moved home, he went and had a test done, and he had colon cancer. And so I helped him and my mom through his journey. And when he passed away, my mom said, let's move where your brother is. And I was like, okay. So we packed up after 5 long winter years up in Pennsylvania. We moved from the Atlanta areas where I was originally from, up to Pennsylvania, and then down here to southeast coastal Georgia. So yeah, I've been just on the East Coast here. And when I moved here, I didn't have a job, and I had my neighbor keep on coming over and say, "Hey, you should sell Pampered Chef. You have all this Pampered Chef stuff." And I never dreamed in my life that I would be broadcasting like this. If you don't have to be a live streamer to be a Pampered Chef consultant. Majority don't do lives, okay? They do their pictures and they show pretty pictures of their foods and stuff like that. And then they teach people how to tips and tricks and stuff like that. Food, all right? Because we all need to eat. Eating is a necessity. It is not a luxury. And having nice tools is a luxury. Having like all those spatulas. And then I was talking to someone today, and I pulled out 6 spatulas yesterday. And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot another spatula. I forgot 2 other spatulas. I forgot the big spatula. Here, I'm going to show you the spatulas. This spatula here. Oh, I forgot to put the timer on, y'all. Alexa, set the timer for 22 minutes. All right. So this one.
I can only set a timer within the next 24 hours.
Okay. Alexa, set the timer for 24 minutes.
24 minutes.
There you go.
Starting now.
All right. So this one here is a Pampered Chef spatula, but it's used on like heavier items. Like you can use this on the stoneware. Don't use it on your pots and pans. You can use it on your grill. And it's really good metal. You can hear it chime like crystal. Like we can have music on here. Here's my music. That's a dinner bell. Come to dinner. All right. This is free when you spend $80 with Pampered Chef. Pampered Chef sends you this for free. I don't pay for this. Pampered Chef gives you this. It's like an $18 value or so. And then with that pie, that nice deep dish pie plate, they can make pies with, or my chicken on here, or chicken pot pie, or a turkey cranberry ring. You can make it in that dish. Okay. So anyway, this one here is a pie spatula. Okay. And you can pick it up. This one's really old. It has the chicken on it. So the majority of my tools are very old, and I take care of them. I hand wash all my tools. All right, hand wash them all. It's just the way I am. I don't think my dishwasher's connected to the drain. You can use it on, yes, you can use it on a barbecue grill, Stephen. It is definitely heavy duty. Let's say if you hit somebody on the head on it, you're going to crack their skull. All right. And I'm all about, you can have a murder in the kitchen, and like, what tool would you use? Somebody come, how they had Home Alone? Yeah, we have a lot of stuff like that. All right, let's put this away. My mom uses this all the time. So I always put it back in the same spot in case she wants to open up her V8. She still feels like that she can do something and open up her own thing using this jar opener. All right. Let's put that away. All right. Now we need to move you over here because my stove's getting hot. Here we go. We're off the stove now. My hair's falling down and everything. My hair's a mess. I gotta wash it tonight, y'all. And then, I had that frizzy thing going on the last couple of days. I braided it over here. I was like, I'm gonna tame you down. So we got rid of the frizzies up front. So 24 minutes. That's better. Yeah, 24. Yeah, not 24 hours. Although, if you watch Wilson, Beardo and Weirdo, the weirdo guy, Wilson's broadcast the other day, he was solo, and he was doing a rock croc thing, and it was for 8 hours. He was doing this at 11 o'clock at night, and thinking he's going to have dinner for breakfast in the morning at 7. God love him. Do you have a Pampered Chef knife sharpener? All right. So Pampered Chef has a knife sharpener, but it's sold in the the cutlery thing here. I'm going to show it to you. Hold on. I gotta move you for a second. Hold on. So off camera, I sharpen mine with the honing tool. All right. This is like a left. You can sharpen it with right-handed people, or you left-handed people. We can sharpen it with a left-handed, because all of the tools by Pampered Chef were made for left and right-handed people, because the founder, Doris Christopher, is left-handed, and she didn't want to have two different sets. Remember way back in the day, you used to have left-handed scissors and right-handed scissors? Yeah. Now, there is another sharpener that sharpens everything under the sun except for stainless steel knives, all right? And that is a multi-tool blade sharpener, all right? This one sharpens scissors. It sharpens your blades that look like this, the food processor blades, all right? I didn't even know it sharpened food processor blades. You turn it around and it sharpens the cheaper knives, like my coated knives. I can sharpen my coated knives with this tool, all right? And then this one here is a zigzag one for the food chopper. Yeah, you probably know what the food chopper is. That's where you do the onions. I didn't even know that was that you can even sharpen that. That was like, oh, once it's done, you're done. But you can sharpen that baby with this. Wow, yeah, this is really neat. So what the difference on these two sides are is that this one here has a V. It's V-shaped, all right? It means you sharpen the tool on both sides. Like a knife, the blade is sharp on both sides, all right? So versus scissors, the scissors and your manual food processor blades, they only need to be sharpened on one side. They're only sharpened on one side. So if you get a blade like this, your scissors, it's only sharp on one side. You don't sharpen the other side. It's not sharp on this side. It's only sharpened on this side. So that's what that is. And so usually before I come live on a broadcast and I know I'm going to be cutting, like, say, sweet potatoes or one of my squashes, I will sharpen my good knives with this. Okay, this is it. Okay, I actually have one of these available, and it's like $25 plus shipping. All right, I have one left. I have one left in my inventory. At least I think I do. All right, so that I have one of those, like, extra. So you have to pay for shipping wherever you live in the world. All right, like that. It's compact too. Yeah, and this fits in your utensil. Yeah, this fits right in my utensil drawer, and it's for those oddball stuff. You know, the little tiny knives. To get a little tiny knife. Do I have a little? Yeah, it sharpens these little tiny little things. You know, sharpen that. And what you do is you just hold it. I hold it like this, and you just go from the tip to the bottom, tip to the bottom, tip to the bottom. All right, and it just sharpens it. All right. Now, the way I see if I need to sharpen it is you're playing a banjo, and you can tell the difference on it. And knives, believe it or not, knives, you're not all knives, except for serrated knives, not this one. These knives, these serrated knives and bread knives, never need to be sharpened. They're always sharp. That's why when I cut boxes, I pull this thing out. All right, so you don't need to do bread knives or the tomato knives. They never need to be sharpened. But I usually come live, and before I come live, and I sharpen my knives. All right. You're left-handed, then this is for left-handed people too. You can just do it with left-handed. All right. Let me get this one out. So you're going to hold it in your left hand, because remember, all the tools by Pampered Chef are made for left and right-handed folks. And so this one is on two sides. You're just going to go straight in. And I'm holding my knife still, and I'm going to move this one. There, just always go away from me. Should always go away. So this is going to be nice and sharp. All right. And I always try to rinse it off in case there's some little residue or something on there. I don't want to get in my food. So this one here fits almost everything. Ambidextrous products. There, it's ambidextrous, left and right-handed. All right. And you'll see me use stuff. I'm like, this is left-handed or right-handed. Oh, yeah. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think I told you my entire life. All right. I do keep boxes of just products that are not like they're stoneware. I keep my stoneware boxes because they're easier to transport if you ever move. And this is an awkward tool. It's this one here, and it's really hard to stack stuff on here. So I put it in the box, and I can stack stuff on the box. I usually put everything back in the same spot so I know exactly where it is. Hello, Aiden. How are you doing? It's late for you. We're making dinner. I already did sliced potatoes and onions. And we put salt, pepper. We put a couple other seasonings on there, my herb and garlic rub and some onion rub on there. And then we slice up chicken in half. We slice the chickens in half and then cut it up in half again. And we put them on top of the potatoes and onions. And then you add your sauce on top. And the sauce you can add is you can add in salsa. And when this is done, we're going to add cheese on top and we're going to put it right underneath the broiler and let that cheese just melt. Actually, just put it right back in there and let it melt on there. I'm going to put in fresh buffalo mozzarella cheese. But if you're using like salsa, you can use shredded cheddar cheese. If you are putting in like cream of chicken soup in there or something like that, you can leave it the way it is or add a little bit of cheese on it too. How's the app doing you for no issues? All right, so I'm actually broadcasting on my laptop in my kitchen here because the phone keeps crashing. Were you an actual cook before you came? No, I wasn't. I did not cook until I was 42 years old. Yeah, I was 42 years old when I first started cooking. And you're gonna say, well, how did you survive? Well, you know what? I worked in hotels since I was like probably 20, and 20 until 42. I worked in hotels. I worked in hotels or convention centers, and they fed me. They fed me breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all the coffee I wanted to drink, desserts like galore, and appetizers, and alcohol too. I got fed. I was a catering convention service manager, and I dealt with food, and so leftover meals we ate them. I rarely ever ate at home. If I went at home, I would only have to make meals maybe Saturday or Sunday, and then we went out. Okay, I've been cooking since I was 14. See that? I haven't been cooking, no, only since 42. And the only reason I started to cook, do you know, if you've been with me for a while, you know the reason I started to cook, right? Is that I got married at 42. I had Bryce at 39, and I got married at 42. And it was at that time that you have to feed a child. And the only reason I learned how to cook, like really cook, like that you had to eat it, is that I had to feed Bryce. I had to feed Bryce. Hey Hannah, how you doing? I had to feed Bryce. And that's the only reason I learned how to cook. Plus, then I got married and I became a stay-at-home mom. And I used to watch all the Rachel Ray shows and the semi-homemade. I'm a semi-homemade person. I do not cook. I don't like doing stuff from scratch. You give me 5 ingredients. I don't like making more than 5 ingredients. And this dinner is potatoes, onions. I don't even call the seasonings things, but you can put any seasoning, salt and pepper in there. Okay, seasonings, all right. And then we added chicken. We added marinara sauce. Okay, so if you take away the seasonings, we're going to throw in some cheese on top of it, and yummy in my tummy. I tell you what. So the only reason I learned how to cook was so that Bryce can eat, and I fed the husband. But you can't go to jail if you don't feed your spouse. But you can go to jail if you don't feed your kids. I didn't want to go to jail, so I learned how to cook. And you'll hear me say this all the time. I say it all the time. Let me see if I get that one. Oh, there we go. So that's the reason I learned how to cook, is that I can feed Bryce. I know the experience. I went to Johnson and Wales, which is a hotel culinary school. I had a lot of culinary classes. Oh, I hated them, but I got A's in all of them because I really had to study. And Aiden, this is what you did today. Okay, you're over there. So Aiden was doing the spoons, right? And he goes, these are male spoons. And then he was like, oh, because they're kissing. I'm like, no, these are male spoons because there's no holes in them. And this is a true thing. When you have a spoon, here's a happy spoon. When you have a spoon that has holes or slots in it, it's a female spoon. So a female spoon, here's a male spoon. I don't think I have too many. Yeah, I have another female one. Okay, I'm gonna get the other female out. Okay, here's the female. Here's a female spoon. Here's a male spoon. You get the difference? Cooking, a life skill you teach your kid. And you know what? I did teach Bryce enough. I didn't teach him enough. I didn't teach him how to clean out the sink. Okay, so he blocked up the sink the first time they were cooking. So anyway. because I always prep this dishes for him, and then he came over and cleaned it. He didn't know that he had like. Well, anyway, that's a long story. That was from like 2 years, last year for spooning. Yeah, because for spooning, yeah, spooning. But hey, Aiden was there doing music on his broadcast, and he was like, "What song did I play? Put it in the comments." There you go. Did you get it? Music. I'm feeding music, and that's another thing on Haps here is that Haps is turning into music and art direction, and cooking is taking a back burner, and our personal chats. I know we all like to have chat videos and stuff, and we all love to come in and chat with each other. So I was like, oh, I should put hashtag music in there. I might get some extra views. We have to do a different song because that song I do know. I prefer chit chatting. I don't like music too. And painting. Oh my God! Like just put some toothpicks in my eyes and let me see it dry. And let me see it dry. I'm like, no. And I'm not a music person either. I am not. I challenged myself way back. I think it was maybe 6 weeks ago, right around Labor Day. There was a challenge with Weight Watchers at my local meeting to come up with something, and I was supposed to listen to 3 songs a day on music. And I got the Spotify down, and I have some stuff on Spotify, which is pretty good. Oh my gosh. From YouTube. There we go. And there we go. Oh my gosh. Let's see what this happens. It's thinking about it right now. Oh, we get to meet the YouTube people right on Haps. Way to go, Haps. Bang, bang, bang. We found something positive on Haps here. I saw this incredible video with a model train going around the track, and it was tapping glasses with water, and it made a beautiful song. It was so cool. That would be really cool. I wonder where that is. It must be at a hotel. They go ding, 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 ding. Pretty cool, right? Let's see first. All right. So anyway, new feature on Haps is that we can block on other social media. So I weighed myself this morning, and I was 141.2, because remember we went to Brian's house, and I had 2 gin and tonics and a couple bottles of beer, and I'm like, I gained a little bit of weight, but it's coming down. We still have till Thursday. So, and I just can't be eating the can of icing. I love white icing out of the can. Just put it in the refrigerator and eat it like that. Just forget everything else. Don't give me no cake. Just give me the icing. I'm fine. Okay. So, all right, so let me put some stuff away. Here's another 1-cup prep bowl. I usually know how much leftovers I have by the number of prep bowls I have up there. And I need a glass of water, y'all, because you have me talking too much. So anyway, how are we doing? Oh my gosh, look, I got a full cup of water. And I got to put that chicken in the refrigerator. Yeah, with all these changes, I tell you what, I had too many changes in my life in the last couple of days. All right, let's put that in the refrigerator. Keep it nice and cold. All right. Awesome, Alexis, you weigh less than me. Yeah, 141.2. 141.2 as this morning. But our goal is 142. My goal is 142. But I think if I can maintain this for a while, I may drop down a little bit lower. Okay. I still have, I am not like a small person. Nicely done. All right. We can put these away too while we're here. And then we can wash the dishes. All right. You look great, says Stephen. I don't think you need to lose a pound or change anything. I just want some room to spare in case I do go down to Brian's house and I have a couple more drinks. I want to be down to 138, 139 so that I have room to go to 142. Because we all fluctuate our weight throughout the whole week. All right. Don't look at your scale every single day because it'll just like, oh my God, I gained 3 pounds overnight. You really can gain 3 pounds overnight. All right. Let's see. Got everything in here. Let's clean up a little bit. I can go over there. All right. And so I sent out, I have a fundraiser and I sent out some texts and emails today on the fundraiser. And then I have a home show tomorrow. So the home show tomorrow is at like 6:30. And we're going to be making the Tuscan style chicken. In that quick cook over there, that's $99. I'm just going to plop fizz it in there. And then we're going to make a beautiful apple coffee cake, an apple coffee cake. It was supposed to be cherry because the cherry looked really pretty for Christmas. But since it's Thanksgiving, we can do apple and it's going to be yummy in our tummy. So far, thank you for asking, says Sugar Drop to Hannah. There you go. So anyway, we're here cooking. I'm not sure who's broadcasting or what, but we just have to be just patient. All right, be patient. They're working on it. They took the weekend off and they came back and they're like, "What the heck happened to the app? Everybody left." This thing is actually ironic. All right, and on Discord, there's a few people chatting on there, but not many. Let's see. I think I got them all. Yum. Yeah, the apple thing and the Tuscan chicken. I've made that like 3 or 4 times here on camera, and it was really good. I made it for my mom. I think I made it here twice, and made it down at Brian's house once. Yeah, I made it twice here. We made it with chicken, and I cooked it in the oven, and it was a little dry. And so the next time I made it here, we did pork, and the pork was done in the quick cooker. And it came out so tender, it was like melting in your mouth. And it's a seasoning packet. Let me go get the seasoning packet. Hold on, let me wipe my hand off. Now this is great for $11. You get 3 of these little packets. It's Tuscan style chicken and herb, okay? Or it's just Tuscan style herb chicken, all right? Get 3 packets. This makes enough for 6 people, but it's a little bit more than 6. You can probably get, my mom and I can probably do 8 servings out of here. And instead of doing 1 cup of water, I recommend 1.5 cups. You know, I'm not a fan of pomegranates. I think they're tart. I haven't had a pomegranate that I liked, or a Pomeranian, no. So anyway, I like kiwi, but I like to eat it by itself. I like just to eat it. And I showed Beardo and Weirdo when they're at my house. I showed them how to cut that kiwi. No, I don't have any problems with anti-inflammatory. I know Hannah had. I got a book that has anti-inflammatory stuff, but I have no issues with inflammation whatsoever. I do know that when I have too much sodium in me, my hands swell and my feet hurt because they expand. Okay, so I try not to eat too much stuff out of a can because there's a lot of sodium in the can. Like before I opened that can of marinara sauce, there's 13% sodium in there. So there, yeah. So I'm not, and I'm very light on salt. I'm not a salt shaker person. I just leave the salt alone. I think you do need salt to flavor stuff, but you don't need a whole lot of salt because when I do go out to a restaurant, all I taste is salt, and then I'm like, it's too salty. Especially soups, they're all salty for me. I do not eat soups out because they're way too salty. All right, let's clean up some of the stuff. So you see, the cleanup is relatively isn't much today because we just used 2 different big tools. We used a simple slicer, and I'm gonna clean this baby right there. And we use the close and cut. Okay. There, get nice hot water. Let me get a little hotter than that. There. And use nice soapy water. And I got this down. Oh, one thing that I forgot to tell you is make sure this is in a locked position when you put it over on the side of the counter so that no one cuts themselves, because this can do major damage to you. Okay, it doesn't like cut you like this way where you can sew yourself up. You can't sew yourself when you slice off the whole layers. Okay, just FYI. So I just get it and I nicely clean it. I wash my hands. Do not take your hands off of anything when you're cleaning something like that. And then I'll stick it behind so it doesn't. I have to stick it so hard behind. There we go. Stick it so it stands up. Now let's do this little device guard part. There. And now this. I want to thank everybody for coming in and spending a little bit of your afternoon with me. Okay, that was very nice of y'all. Okay, especially since perhaps we have no idea where to find people. They're gonna have to change. They're gonna have to do a lot of upgrades in the next couple weeks. a lot of upgrades. But I just wish that they would have stuck around over the weekend after you launch. Like, it's just like opening up a new business and then you leave. You leave the store wide open, and you're like, what happened? So, in my opinion, I think they should have stuck around and then had a face on here. You know. Oops, there we go. All right, this has to dry off. Wipe down my sink. Wipe down the inside of your sink. It always makes it look really clean. Bryce even knows that, okay, that we wipe down the sink. So I don't even know what this broadcast is looking like because I am broadcasting food on my laptop and I never do that here. I always do it from my phone. I don't even know where my phone is. Wow, that's a good question. Oh, we're sitting on my phone, y'all. Here's the phone. Hey, I can show you my phone. I can show you my phone while we're waiting for dinner to cook. Alexa, how much time do we have?
You have 10 seconds left on your 24-minute timer.
I'm really good about timing this stuff. All right, so my phone, this cover, it's fun, right? But the cover is super thick, all right? And I have my tripod. I do have a tripod that I got from Bloomy, I think. Social light. Alexa, turn the timer off. All right, so this is my tripod that I use, all right? It does need a little key down here because the legs, if you take it off, they get screwed up. But it's been working out pretty good because you can angle up or down. You can turn your thing to landscape or, landscape is this way. I do a portrait this way. But there's not a lot of room in between here. And so somebody was saying, oh, you need a pop-up thing on the back. I'm like, it won't fit on my tripod if I put a pop-up on my phone. So just FYI, I was turning off that too. Just FYI. Hopefully soon you'll be able to use your phone to stream up. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. They just something happened. They crashed it. We crashed it. There were so many people leaving. They didn't know what happened to the app, and so we crashed it. All right. So tonight I need to I need to call the lady and confirm for tomorrow how many people are coming, and get the. I'm keeping it simple. Keep it simple, stupid is always the easiest role, right? So I'm going to test my chicken. All right, I'm going to turn you around the other way. There. We're going to angle you down. Hi. All right, I'm going to get you out, and hold on a second while we do this. where did I put my thermometer? I put my thermometer in here right now. I lost my thermometer, y'all. Oops. All right, we lost the thermometer. It's usually up here, but I took it to an event and I forgot to bring it back. Oh no, I know what it is. Stop looking. We found it. It was in with the Thanksgiving stuff, okay? Because we need to open it up. It's an instant read thermometer. Turn it on so it's ready to go. Here's my nice wooden cutting board that my tripod sits on. You're in a different angle today. And who knows where the gray ones are, but we're using the red ones here. All right, open it up. Don't put my head in there because otherwise my hair goes all over the place. Pull it out. And we're going to test it. Okay. Got some up there. And I think it's done. The chicken looks white. Let's get some of the chicken. Let me see. No. Nope, it needs some more. It needs some more. Because I see it's still pink. All right. So in it goes, because we only had it for maybe 30 minutes max. So we need to put it back in because I see it's a little pink. And let's just add cheese on the top when it's done. All right, let's keep that in there. And we need to wash this off, okay? Because it was touching raw chicken. Just rinse it off. There we go. And that does that. I don't know where everybody went. There you go. Let's see. I need to find your link for that bagel donut pan so I can make the anti-inflammatory bagels and donuts. Oh, you missed a boat on the 25% off. We had the party ended last night, and everyone that was on that Share Rewards party got 25% off their total. So if they had a $100 order, it was $75. Okay, so that quick cooker over there was only $75. That was a really great deal because it's originally $199. I know, man shucks. But coming soon, Sunday, we'll have another one. But I need to do some work right now and see if anybody wants any of these big products for 25% off and then get another 25%. So I'll be sending this out to everyone saying, hey, if you can get this for an additional 25% off, would you order it? Okay. Should wait. Yeah, should wait. Hey, Aiden, you're back. So yeah, I will be having another Share Rewards party, or host your own party and then you can get it for 60% off. Melanie has trouble tonight. Yeah, I'm on Aiden, I'm on my laptop. I am not on my phone because the phone just dies on haps. It just like boop. I was having fun all day tracking James on here. I think it's James. Yeah, James Garland. He's been broadcasting all day long. I'm like, hey, he's the only one I see. Him and Chris Wheeland are two of the people that have been broadcasting today. Other than that, I think there's one or two other people that I saw broadcasting. And I saw you, Aiden, 4 times was not the charm. You had to go over to Twitter. So, and I am not a Twitter person. Most of my following is on YouTube. I have a few people on YouTube, and most of them are over on Facebook. But I need to share out to my VIP group and my business page here. So, oh, we can probably do that now. Let's do that now. Duh, Alexis. So anyway, let me see. No, we have to go into Alexis's thing and see if I'm broadcasting. Yeah, here I am. And I hate it. I hate it that all right, so I hate this. See how they have those hearts going up top here? It was better before. There. And I hate it. I hate those things. All right, so we're going to share, and we're going to share it to my group. There we go. Post it. One done. Let's see if I can share to a business page. I don't think I can share it to a business page. Perfect group. Does it have any? I don't know how to share. I have to copy the link probably and then share it. Copy the link. Let's get out of there and go into the business page. Business page, Alexis. Post. Yep. It keeps kicking me off. Yeah, it keeps kicking me off. I'm over on Facebook, my profile. I just put it into the VIP group. And let's go right here. Paste. Continue. I don't know what that's going to do. Publish. No idea. Let's see what it does. Nope. No, it just did Alexis thing, so I got to delete that out. Delete that post. Just delete it. At least it went into the VIP group. That's more important anyway. Since we met yesterday, we have been crossing paths all day long. Hey, Missy Mouse, how you doing? Missy Mouse, are you here on Haps? Haps is crashing on a lot of cell phones, mostly iOS, but Aiden could get on his either. I'm just playing music files, testing and sound for radio. Yeah, and the sound is off. I hear with music or just the sound is off. How my sound? And that you have to turn on your notifications. I turned on all notifications for Haps because I didn't see anybody go live. So now I have it, and I have it set to. Hello, Mel Johnson. How you doing down under? How you doing? We're making chicken. Oh, I forgot to put the timer on. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. Should be less.
10 minutes, starting now.
So we're doing chicken, and I used the simple slicer, and I sliced up potatoes and onions. And we put chicken on top of it. We salt and peppered everything and put some seasonings. And then on top of the chicken, we put marinara sauce. And we are baking it in the oven. And I'm doing it in the deep dish pie plate. I'm doing well. We're cooking here. I thought, I asked James and JB, should I go live? And they said, yeah, why not? Hey, Melanie, are you there? Where's Melanie? Calling Melanie. So Pampered Chef is having a big sale, Missy Mouse. If you're looking for pots and pans or any other really cool stuff, these items, there's 17 items here that are 25% off between now and the 29th of November. So I'll send you, I posted it in my VIP group so you know what they are. But I will be having another share rewards for Black Friday, and that will be your discount. So you get 25% plus 25%. Is the 12? What is the 12th? No, it's the 15th today. Today's the 15th. Today's the 15th. It's the last day of the month. Or not last day of my... It's the last day of the month. It's the last day of commissions to be submitted. Is it 12 inch? Yes! Yeah, the 12 inch is on sale. Missy Mouse. 12 inches on sale. The 12 inch is $150. And if I get you to buy it, right, if you hold off, right, and we'll do it on the share rewards party, it'll take you down another 25%. So what does that make it? Oh, I'll get it to you. Well, I have a calculator right here, times 75%. It'll be $112. $112 for that one. I'm going to scream it. Scream it kicked me. I'm going to scream. It kicked me. What kicked you? Kicked you off. Oh. I was doing that all day today. I was trying to type something and it kicked me off. I was like, time to... Mine just froze. I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing. But yeah, they have that. They have the stainless steel. All stainless steel is on sale. The 10 inch, the 12 inch, and the wok is on there. The double burner grill pan is also on sale. The deep dish pie pan, that one's on sale. The Easy Read measuring colanders. I don't even have, I have 2 of these out of the measuring colander ones. I don't have them all. And then the flexible cutting mats, they are down to $15.75 right now. Okay. So yeah, that was Mouse. Yeah. Oh wait, Missy Mouse. Did you ever get the numbers and letters pan? The numbers and letters pan? Did you ever get that? It's on sale. It's on sale for $31.50, and $31.50 times 75%, $23. You can get that numbers and letters pan. Hey, Melanie, I think I did right. I don't know if you did or not. I think you were, but I think you didn't do it. I can go back in and see your account and see if you got it. I can't remember either. I don't think you did. I think you ordered it for your daughter and you said, hey, do you have it? And I don't think you did. I'm like 95% positive you didn't do it. Thank you for the celebration award. Melanie, I'm on the computer. I'm on my laptop. I am not on my phone because it crashes on apps. But I am sharing out to YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and my Facebook profile. And we just shared it to my VIP group. All right. Oh, and that big collapse. Somebody, I think it was, I got to check Captain Rehab. He was wanting the collapsible steamer. And now it has the pot and the steamer available for sale. Yes, I had to do a poem on Twitter. Ay, ay, ay. What a mess. This nightmare too shall pass. It is only a short time, all right? So just hang with the folks at HAPS. Just hang with them. I know, we wish they were here this past weekend and to answer our problems and solve our problems and stuff and fix stuff. But they want it for the best. I don't think they want it best for us cooks out here, but they want to monetize on music and art and stuff. So, but I still like that we can share it out. There are a couple of different other apps, but I didn't really like them. My friend Natasha has been sending me different types of platforms, and same with Captain Onion Head. I forgot his name. Mr. Onion. So anyway, out in Arizona, he was sending me different platforms also. I'm like, is this good for food? And I'm like, I don't know. Onion Muffin, is that his name? Mr. Onion, y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Yes, I like HAPS, or I did. I'm going to stick with it. Just hold on for at least a week and let them get their ducks in a row. Let them get their ducks in a row. Quack, 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 quack. Or we'll be going quack, 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 quack. You're like, oh my God, y'all. I thought it was bad yesterday when I couldn't find lives. Now today's even worse because there's even less people going live because it's crashing on us. Onion Head. Oh my God. I forgot his name. But y'all know Mr. Onion. He always came in and said it is like he told me today it's pickle day. It's National Pickle Day, and I already had like something in my VIP group. I always put the food of the day in my VIP first thing at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then he brought over and he goes, "Oh, Alexis, it's National Pickle Day," and so I made up a really quick. Let me see. Here it is. Here, it's Raisin Bran. November 15 is National Raisin Bran Day. The only thing I know about Raisin Bran is that 2 scoops of Raisin Bran. Okay, that's the only Raisin Bran I know about, and I don't eat it. Okay, so this is the one thing. It says, "What do you use Raisin Bran in?" I don't use Raisin Bran. And then I had a question and nobody answered it. It's a blank one right here. It says, "What cookware needs to be replaced in your kitchen?" Nobody. It's like crickets, crickets. And then this one here, I have on here fantastic Black Friday deals going on now. Host a party and get 1 or 2 of these at 60% off. And that's the paper I just had out. And so we had that one. And then Mr. Onion Head said it was he said it's National Pickle Day. And so I put in, "What's your favorite pickle?" And I put the air fryer pickles by Pampered Chef on there on that picture. I made that one this morning. Well, he told me that. And then I did, what are your thoughts on, okay, this is a question for everybody. I don't know who's here. What are your thoughts on stainless steel? Do you love it? Want it? Need information on it? What is it? Scared of it? Or never? That's a lot of things. Love it, want it, need information. What is it? Scared of it. I was scared of it. And never. You love it? And our stainless steel has a non-stick coating on it. It has a nice little hexagon shape on there. And so it's like a cross between stainless steel that the professionals people use, that they have at the kitchen that I work at, and the non-stick pans. You love it? You love it. I'm okay with it. I like to sear in it. And I like the Pampered Chef one because it has a non-stick on it. All right. Let's see. Let's drink some more water. God, it's already 5:30, y'all. And I got cast iron pans. Yeah, I come cast iron. I like my non-stick pans, but I like making cornbread in cast iron, and I like making Dutch baby pancakes in there. No, not quite yet. Here, I'll pick you up. You can see outside. It's still light out. It's 5:30, and it's still like light out. Like dusk is coming soon. Hey, ER nurse, how you doing, Go Blondie? I hate it. I put those in the cheap sets of my cupboards. The cheap seats. So that's a good way of putting it. It's in the cheap. I know what you mean. There's certain pots and pans. I'm like, I'm not using that. We gave it to Bryce. Hey, honey, how you doing? All right. I need more water. I got my Pampered Chef mix and stir here. And let's say I nicely heated up my entire kitchen, so it's nice and warm in here. It was a cold 42 degrees this morning, and I only got to a high of 67, so I have a sweatshirt on. And I got the home show party tomorrow, and I am working 4 days this week. I'm working the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we'll be going live with our seasonings on Saturday. 42, that's a heat wave. It's not. It's really cold. I had another jacket on besides this. I had my rain breaker on. Done. Alexa, turn the alarm off. All right, let's turn this around and see how our chicken's doing. Yep. We got our thermometer. We got our microwave grips. I don't know where the gray ones are. They're somewhere. All right. So we did it for about 40, 45 minutes, I think. Pick that up. And we're going to see how it looks. I'm going to get a fork. Let's lift it up. And that is looking done. 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 We can even put the, let's see, get it to go on. There we go. And it is at our 162, and let it sit. It'll be 165, and it'll be no problem. I'm gonna put some more tomato over it. And again, I have my potatoes down here, and you can see the potatoes are nice and done too, because it's going right through it. All right. So now we're gonna get our cheese, and we're gonna put some cheese on top of this and just melt it. All right. I'm using hopefully fresh mozzarella. This is a little on the expiration was 2 days ago, so I'm like hoping it's still good. It should be good. There you go. And it's already sliced up, so we're just going to put some nice cheese right on top of here. There. 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 Oh, look at that. Just like that. And we get a little piece ourselves. Put that back in the oven and let it melty. Let it melt. You can put it under the broiler, but I don't have my thing set up for the broiler. All right. Phew. So now we got that all done. This is really good. You know, this cheese. All right. I need to use this up this week, okay? That was good. Put that in there. I need it. All right. Were you able to see it? Okay. So it looks great. I've seen people wearing shorts. Can you see the Facebook and YouTube comments? I don't know. Matthew Vick. Hey, I can see you. You're on YouTube. Matthew Vick, I see your comments on YouTube. And Matthew. There he is, Matthew Vick. There's Onion Man. We were just talking about you. About the National Pickle Day today. We can block people on YouTube here on Haps because I had a troll and I blocked him. So that was pretty cool. All right. Melanie says she's so fed up with being kicked out today. Go on. Okay, do you have a laptop? That will stop your frustration there. Okay. ER nurses, in case Hap crashes, I want to thank you again for introducing me to those plastic knives you cut lettuce to. Oh, the avoid the browning. Yeah, that one's a really good one. Those are great. Everybody needs this in their life. Let me see if I find one. I have one in here. Oh, here's the other spatula. That's one more spatula. We have a lot of spatulas in my house. And you know what? I think I put it. No, is this one it? Yeah, found it. So this one here is a nylon knife, and you can't cut it, but you can cut like stuff. You can cut stuff with this. Especially like cheesecake, and you have it on that nice little pan underneath it won't scratch it. So, and you can cut lettuce with this because when you cut lettuce with stainless steel, it bruises it. And so when you put it back in the refrigerator, it comes out brown because you touch it with stainless steel. So this is it. You have one of these in green? There you go. Got babes in black. Should keep that one out. All right. And I gotta pack my bags for tomorrow. The only thing about going to somebody's house, I got to pack everything and then take it there, unpack it, use it, wash it, bring it back home. It's a pain in the butt. Oh, there's Matthew Vick. I was commenting on Facebook and you don't respond, so I jumped over to YouTube. All right, so I don't think I saw it. I don't think I saw the YouTube one or the Facebook. And on the laptop, it shows in gray that you're on YouTube. Let's see. I see Melanie. No, I see no Facebook comments on here. It doesn't come up saying Facebook. So thanks for letting us know, Matthew, if they were trying to comment. I do go back in on the Facebook, and I do comment on people who comment on the original thing, or even on a replay. All right. I was so close to joining your trivia today, but my doorbell rang. How are you? Says ER nurse to Aiden. All right. So the next broadcast you now need to go to is The Voice. JB, he is live. wonder how he's doing it because everybody's phones are crashing. Lettuce knife. Yep. Let's see. So that's pretty cool. All right. So I think we're all done. Let me see. I'm back, says Melanie. Hey, Melanie. Hi. All right. Let me see if this is gonna. We'll wait 4 more minutes and see if the cheese melts, and then I'll bring it out. And we'll do our final picture. Hopefully, I've never done a whole entire broadcast cooking on a laptop. Just FYI, but it can be done. Ay, 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 ay. All right, let's see. Even leads. There you go. Next time you try and Twitter live. No, it's being hopefully it's being broadcast out to Twitter. I don't know where it's being broadcast to. I think what my Twitter was working when I did other scopes, or broadcast, but I don't purposely go live on Twitter. I would rather go live on my personal page or my business page on Facebook, and then share out from there, and then download it once it's done, and then upload it to YouTube. But we are hopefully broadcasting to YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, my profile, and then I shared it out to the VIP group. Which reminds me, if anybody wants to join my VIP group, I would love you to be there. We also have another food community, World Kitchens, that Darby out in Colorado put together. Her and Deb, DDK's wife, put together. And so we may be broadcasting on there, depending upon if Haps doesn't get their stuff together on Saturday. All right. So let me put you down, angle you down. There we go. And we're going to get, there's my dirty burner. All right. We're going to get our thing and see how it's looking here. It's looking good. It needs a little bit more, but I'll do this as the end one, and then I'll leave it back in there for a second. But it's nice and juicy. This is super juicy. All right. So this one here is potatoes and onions are underneath here with the chicken on top. We put marinara sauce on top, and then we baked it for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. Make sure your chicken is done. Just use a thermometer, and then put your cheese on top. Now you can change it and do salsa, and then put cheddar cheese on top. But this one's marinara sauce, so I put fresh mozzarella cheese on it. So if you want any of this, you can come over to my VIP group, okay? It's National Pickle Day. Got that one. I see that. You're trying Twitter Live. Nope. All right, so I think I got everybody's comments. I want to thank everybody for coming in. And now I got to figure out how to end the broadcast here, all right? So thanks for coming in, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Bye. We have this nice metal. We have the nice cover there. All right, that's looking better. All right, talk to y'all later. See you tomorrow. Bye.